Welcome to this episode of Litigation Briefs, Media Shorts on Law and Courts. I'm Scott Dodson, a distinguished professor of law at University of California Law in San Francisco, and the director of the Center for Litigation and Courts, which produces this series. As has often been said, everything that has a beginning has an ending. That's pretty critical for litigation. Litigation provides mechanisms for ensuring the litigation was fair and probably reached the right result. Parties can seek reconsideration of adverse decisions, can ask for a new trial, and often can appeal judgments entered against them. Even after all that, a special rule called Rule 60 allows a losing party to set aside a judgment and reopen the case based on certain qualifying conditions such as mistake, or fraud, or newly discovered evidence, or other exceptional circumstances. But if the losing party could always challenge a loss, then litigation might never end, and there must be an end to it. So even Rule 60 has its limits, both in the kind of challenges that can be made and in the timing of them. At some point, right or wrong, the litigation needs to be over, so that the parties can move on with their lives or their businesses, and so that the system can turn its attention to other disputes that require attention. Without an end, litigation can't fulfill its chief function, which is dispute resolution. Other things must have an end as well, and so I'm here to announce the end of Season 1 of this podcast. Since Episode 1, which aired in mid-2021, we've covered a variety of critical topics and have tried to make the world of civil litigation seem just a little bit less dry than it's often made out to be. We've consistently released 2 episodes each month, and it's time for a break. Perhaps we will be back with Season 2 later this year. But if not, we'll stand on the success of Season 1 and accept the finality that must ultimately accompany all endeavors, and that is necessary for beginning new ones. Of course, you will always be able to access all episodes archived on the Center for Litigation and Courts website. This is Litigation Briefs. Respectfully submitted, Scott Dodson.